name's Rachel if you're new here, and it looks like everything survived. Yay! That was a little stressful. The lettuce all looks great. You can see where the tub didn't quite reach over the whole little section I had planted, and that got pretty frostbitten, so it may bounce back. It may not. It's okay if it doesn't. I only just planted a little patch because I wasn't sure it would survive anyway, being that we're still technically in winter. That was good news, and I had some more radish seeds sprout despite the cold weather. It looks like the majority of the radish seeds and arugula and lettuce that I had planted as a succession to the first lettuce, it looks like the majority of those sprouts survived, so that's good. All my garlic looks great. My little onion sets look good. The peaches had quite a bit of damage to the blossoms that were already open. It got down to 5 degrees this morning. That's what it said when we left for church. So no amount of frost protective netting was going to protect them from 5-degree weather, but it was totally worth a try. There's a lot on there that hasn't opened up, so I'm hopeful. Aaron and I are both really hopeful we'll have some peaches this year. The apple trees are all good because they never even blossom, so I'm thankful for that. So that's a relief. I'm glad to have that behind us. I know it's still technically winter, but it has been pretty warm aside from yesterday up until this point the last few weeks. So yay, that's a win. Now that that's behind us, I'm really going to go the big push, I guess you could say, and start a ton of seeds. I need to get tomatoes started, more lettuce started, really start working on those summer crops, and I also need to work on hardening off the cooler weather spring crops, which are basically all of the brassicas. So I'm over here in what we call the tractor barn, hence the tractor, grabbing some trays because starting tomorrow I am really going to, sorry it's so dark, I'm really going to start starting seeds. Gosh, so much. Okay, let's see these. And I start them in just these. Start my tomatoes in these with a 20 tray underneath. I got those from Bootstrap Farmer. And then when I pot them up, I pot them up into these, which I really like. If I can get one out. I got these from Bootstrap Farmer too. These little pots. They have a bottom water tray as well. So those work really well for my tomatoes. For my peppers, I usually do soil blocks, but I may not do those this year. I might just do all the trays and be done with it. I love soil blocks, but sometimes it just gets to be a lot of work. So we'll see what I'm in the mood for tomorrow. It all depends on what I'm feeling like when I go to actually start them. I forgot to tell you, I do technically have some summer crops started. I did start some basil, and I started sprouting my peppers. I found last year I had the best germination rates and kind of a jump start on peppers by sticking the seeds in a wet paper towel and letting them sprout that way. And then whichever one sprouted, I planted in the dirt. Just seemed to waste less soil and space under the grow lights because it's still a little too cool to put those out in the greenhouse. My greenhouse is not heated and I don't have any way to run power to it because it's so far from the house. I have to start a lot of things under the lights in the house, and then once the lows are consistently above freezing, I can get away with moving them out into the greenhouse. Tomorrow's goal is going to be starting tomatoes. I have got to get those started. I usually have those done by now, and you would think I would. I'm so excited for garden season. I would have them done by now, but kind of been putting it off. I don't know why. So that's my goal tomorrow. I'm holding myself to it. I do also have my garden all planned out. I actually have 2 gardens planned. So we'll see which one we end up going with. It'll be the same number of starts. We'll have to see if that really works out the way I want it to. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go hang out with the kids and the husband. Thanks for hanging out with me today. May the Lord bless and keep you until we meet again.